Work hard, give it all you've got, be committed to whatever you're doing, and that sense of fulfillment that you get is immeasurable. I was born and brought up in Mumbai, where I did my schooling and my colleging. I did a post-graduation in home science with a specialization in foods, nutrition and dietetics. And eventually I started teaching in the very same college that I did my post-graduation in. I had been associated with IHS as a parent, and what drew me to this place was its strength, its discipline, the ambience of this place, because it's one of the very few schools in South Bangalore that has such extensive a playground for students here, and of course the academic excellence for which it was very well known. When I realized that I liked this institution that I had chosen for my child, I decided to try teaching young children. I quite liked the idea of doing that after the long break from college lecturership. And I walked in one day with my resume and I was called for an interview. I tried to align myself with the ethos of this institution, which I really didn't find very difficult because I actually believed in the culture and the spirit of this institution. And as Mrs. Bolar had that particular vision of seeing the school high up there, we kind of as staff members, I think that vision kind of became ours too. Most evenings we are busy with school work, to be frank, but yes, listening to light soulful music, old Hindi numbers really does relax me. I am partial to Kishore Kumar and Lata Mangeshkar. I have always loved dance, especially classical dance. So there's been a big long break now from active dancing. So I'd really love to hone those skills and learn another style of classical dance, if possible. It's early days yet for me. It's been just a couple of days that I have taken on this post. I think I'm ready to take on this challenge because it will mean a shift from active teaching to active administrative work. And I'm rather excited about doing my best in this realm also. The school motto of do well all you do with integrity, honesty and sincerity is something that resonates in my heart too. One favorite memory of mine is when Mrs. Bolar shared something with me in an emotional moment. She said she had built the school with her blood, sweat and tears, and she had a great vision for this institution. That struck a chord in my heart, and that memory has stayed with me all throughout these years. An incident that happened after annual day. It was about 9:30 in the night and quite dark, and everybody had left. And Mrs. Bolar was leaving the premises, and she saw me waiting there for my husband to pick me up. She insisted that I hop into the vehicle with her, and she dropped me all the way home because she didn't want to keep me waiting there in the dark. That is something that I don't think many people would really inconvenience themselves to do. So that is a very dear memory to me, and I think that's what most staff members here at Innisfree, that kind of care and support is always extended to all the staff members here at IHS. I was lucky enough to teach a number of subjects across the spectrum of the school. So I felt I honed my skills in all these subjects and learned specific skills necessary to deal with not just 3-year-olds right up to 15-16-year-olds. So I really feel I've learned a lot and grown immensely with this institution. So I have a lot to thank this institution for.